Hey everyone, welcome to Stratele Studios. I am Jeff Castanon. I have a wonderful request from a new Powers of the Universe patron, Matthew Wilkes. Matthew has been a viewer of the channel for quite some time now. I have had the pleasure of engaging in a lot of really cool conversations with him in the comments, and he finally decided to join Patreon, and I'm very excited about that. He asked me to take a look at a band called the Enigma Division, and the name of this song is called The Escapist. Now, this is a new band for the channel. I caught a glimpse of it, and right off the bat, I loved it. I was like, oh, I only had to hear like maybe 5-6 seconds of it. So I was like, this is what I want to do. This is great. So let's get into this. Hopefully I'm not blocking anything there. Let's listen to the Enigma Division. Here we go. Let's hit that play button. Great intro. Oh man, I love the patterns that the guitar is doing here.
It's only an avenue. It's only a path to lead our minds to anywhere we choose. Help me overcome.
I like these smooth vocals over the top of this. The bass with distortion. Great riffs, man. Wow.
Takes me where I'd rather be. Won't you let me go? Help me overcome. This life is not my own.
Oh, that's a nice fill. arpeggios. Very nice.
and better realities. I've abandoned the truth so I can run away from life and laugh. Like a trigger of walls, I abandon reality. I abandon the truth. I when I'm awake, this night just makes no sense. What's possible? My mind is creating. I need a way, get me away from here. My head's in the clouds, and thoughts are just rain on my skin. All day long, I dream away. When the night comes and I escape, oh yeah.
Wow. I'll tell you, I loved it. It reminds me of when I first heard Dream Theater, and I'm not making a comparison about that they sound like Dream Theater or anything like that, but I make the comparison in the respect that they surprised me and they blew me away when I first heard them, and these guys gave me the same kind of goosebumps because there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on in this. I'll start with the guitars on this. The patterns. I'm listening for like how long these patterns go. Like where is this going to repeat? And it just seemed to go on and on and on and on. I'm sure there's repeating patterns in there somewhere, but it was so interesting because it just seemed like it was a super, super long pattern that I couldn't predict, which was great because I want to be surprised by it. The really quick picking with the double kick work within those patterns was spectacular. Very, very, very nicely done. So you get those riffs, that kind of stuff, and the kicks right in there. That's so killer. Great recording, really, really nice production on this. These guys did a great job on this recording. So just what I'm getting into, the guitars and the drums and the bass and what's going on with that, because it's got a nice intro. It's got some meat to it. I could listen to it before the vocals come in, but then the vocals came in and they were smooth, and I really liked that because the juxtaposition between that really hard guitar and that smooth vocal over the top was really, really super, super nice. I liked the guy. I liked his voice. I liked just how smooth he was and the delivery with the long notes. I really liked that. And he could still growl. He could still scream. He's got that in there too for excitement, but he doesn't overuse it, which I really appreciate that. He's singing mostly, throughout the whole thing. And yeah, so the drums, let me get to the drums. So I love it when I'm like, I get like halfway into the song and I'm grooving out, and this is a really cool tune because it's like their rhythms are syncopated, and there's a groove in there, and I feel that, and I've said it before how I love metal with groove, and this has it. So like I hear the drummer peek out in this really fast, quick roll around the kit, around the toms. And then I'm like, oh, okay, something's going on here. And then a little bit later on, he is kind of showcased, and he's doing a lot more. And I could really hear his chops. I could really hear what he was doing. Phenomenal drummer. Everybody in this band is great. The keys added so much flavor to it, and I have to say that like they were really smart about when to apply the keys, because it's like there are spots where I was getting into that quick trunking pattern with the guitars, and it's really in your face, and then you hit these landscapes with the keys come in, and I love the sounds that he's using. It's just like, and the video goes really cool with it because the space thing goes really nicely with this and the keys especially, but those keys come in, and it's just, you're just drenched, in that beautiful sparkly sound, and really tempered in the right way, brought in at the right time. Really, really nice. I also love the fact that this tune is long. It's not short where I'm like, okay, well, I wish they would have, added another 5 minutes to it. I got it, and I was happy to hear them continue to go on when I expected it to end. They kept going, and again, that reminds me of some of the Dream Theater stuff that I heard. There's no time limit. It goes as long as it needs to go, and I come from way back listening to bands like Yes, where their songs were like a whole side of an album. So I enjoy that. I enjoy the long tunes. So that was really cool. That these guys are phenomenal. Matthew, yeah, you had mentioned them to me, and you said, hey, I'd love for you to play them on the channel, and I would definitely like to see more of them. And I know you have another request for another one of their tunes. I'm definitely going to play it because I really like where they're coming from, and I want to hear more from these guys. So anyway, oh, that's so cool. I hope you guys enjoyed that too, and man, there's going to be more to come. So I'll see you next time. Bye.